Nancy Drew. And I hear...
That sounds like it's coming from upstairs.
What the hell was that? I was gonna go talk to the mother, but now I want to go upstairs. Bet you Charlotte's at it again. Oh, something's on the table over here. Nancy! How does...
Make yourself blind. Call Charlotte home. I need to figure out what this means.
Even ghosts have their favorite haunts. Charlotte requests a meeting with you. Recite a rhyme with a dreadful meter where dreadful meter is at its peak. Make yourself blind. Don't dare to peek. Call Charlotte home and hear her speak. She may just let you live. Ooh. It's creepy. Okay, is it starting to get dark in here, or is it just my imagination? Still need to figure out how to get in here. Alright, let's go back downstairs and we'll talk to the mother-in-law. Hello there. Alright, we'll look at the fireplace first. Oh, that's awful messy. Espionage. In the bonnet. Female secret agents of the Civil War. Wow, that's a lot of people here. Rose Greenwood, Harriet Tubin, Bella Boyd, Elizabeth Van Loo, Sarah Emma Emmons. These women and countless others played critical part for both the Union and Confederate cases. The female agents of the Civil War used the spy tech, such as ciphers, invisible ink, secret compartments, and even the rumored self-destructor. Okay. Sure, that's interesting. What else is going on in here? Another book. The Long Cold Night at Blackrock. The years of plenty would soon be upon Thornton clan, but they would not come without a price. In order to keep a close watch on the production facility, Jeb had a small factory built on the Blackrock property. He did not foresee the potential disastrous possibilities. When the winds grew cold and the waves made passage back to the mainland difficult, the workers were granted permission to stay overnight in the factory. And it's redacted, but we do know that none survived. Creepy. Jeb was hit hard by the loss of his wife, but remained steadfast in his attempts to grow the family business and do something worth the tragic cost of the lives it had taken. Jeb's drive became somewhat of a family trait after his passing a few years later, as did Sarah's discomfort with the business. In the generations to come, a dogged dedication to the company or queasiness with the ill-gotten wealth became the two defining characteristics of the Thornton clan. Even the most beloved family members eventually had to choose a side. Well, there's your sides there, folks. Books. Books, books, books. More paintings. Whoa. Something's over here. Can't look at it right now. Let's talk to her right here. Whoops. Everything's all boarded up.
Yes?
Hello there. I saw something really strange.
I saw something really strange. I did too. What do you think that was?
Excuse me, I need to be alone. Yes, hon.
What's the story with the locked room upstairs?
It's Charlotte's. We don't go in there.
It might help me figure out what's going on, if I could take a look around.
Best of luck. That door locked itself up tight the day of her funeral. There's not a key in this world that'll open it. I've tried.
Everyone else seems to be avoiding the house. Why are you in here?
You'll think I'm crazy.
Not after the day I've had.
Fair enough. I guess I want to be close to whatever it is that took Jessalyn.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
Who else was in that old portrait with you?
You know, hon, we had that covered up for a reason. I can't talk about it. Not right now. Please, just leave me be.
Hiding all sorts of good stuff. Hello.
I've heard about the ghost, but can you tell me anything about the real Charlotte?
My cousin. But everyone thought we were sisters. She died
I thought
here.
you were the mother, actually.
Joined the old family, as they used to say. When I was a little girl, my mama used to say, after we Thorntons passed, we keep on living right here. Every night would be a beautiful ball with songs and cute boys to dance with. She wasn't trying to scare me to death, but nonetheless, I did not sleep well on story nights.
It does sound a little eerie.
That was back when Thornton Hall was pretty. Now, I don't even want to entertain the thought.
No kidding.
Did your mother say much else about the ghosts here?
Too much. If she thought there was a ghost about, she'd fall to pieces being so sad.
Sad? Most people are afraid of ghosts.
She had this weird belief that Thornton ghosts aren't around forever. They got a short time to make their peace. If they don't, they get bitter, real mean and nasty.
Wow.
Until they forget everything that made them human. And then they slip into the cracks of the world to live with the others.
What others?
The others?
The lost souls from an accident that happened here years back. Mama called them hungry shadows.
Wow.
Why?
I don't want to know. She said they were all tangled together, lost and scared and mean. My mama was a good woman, but dang if she didn't scare me half to death with a regularity.
No kidding.
Wade said you're the reason he went to jail. Is that true?
No. Wade is the reason Wade went to jail.
He said you were the one who pressed charges.
Well, isn't he the chatterbox when it suits him?
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. What he doesn't get, what no one gets, is that I meant well. No matter how he explained it to you, he broke the law. He broke into the factory, he damaged thousands of dollars of equipment, and scared the workers half to death. I didn't think he'd go to jail, though, and he knows that.
What did you think would happen?
I thought community service. An officer to keep him away from his crooked friends so he would finally straighten up. I planned on dropping the charges, but once the ball got rolling, I lost control of it. Wade ended up sitting across from a judge who wanted to make an example. And that was that. Wade has wanted his revenge ever since. It's stupid. I even suspected him of taking Jessalyn to get back at me. But he'd never do something like that. I mean, I
get
don't
it
think.
now. Okay, so Charlotte is her cousin, but Jessalyn is her daughter. Got it.
See you later.
See you later, hon.
Alright, well, let's go check on our good friend, the cell phone. I don't think we need any more tea. Oh, no. No. This way. Let's go back here. Open up here. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a cotton gin. Okay. Can we put the cotton in it? I don't know where to put it, to be honest with you. EMF. We're getting readings in here. Alright, let's check on the battery.
Looks like I need to figure out the password.
No! No! QWERTY! Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna need a password, are we? Well, I guess we could do the gravestone hunt. Grandma 8,1 RN 13,5 WL. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have here? Follow the instructions to meet the ghost. Find a way to enter the room at the end of the hall. Find out if there are any important clues on Jessalyn's phone. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do now. What does my journal say? A whole bunch of stuff. Good grief. Yep. Yes, strange, no ransom note. Colton gave me Jessalyn's phone, I mean. All sorts of good stuff here. Who can I call? I'm gonna call... Who's Bess?
Bess's phone.
All right, bonus Ned. What are you two up to?
George is in New York.
So, she got the internship with that Technology of Tomorrow place?
Yeah, Ned and I were just planning a road trip for when you're back. I was in the middle of trying to convince Ned to grow a bad mustache so we can hang out in Brooklyn.
Not going to happen.
Someone has to, Ned, and George already said no. It was a really angry no, too. Anyway, did you make it to the island?
I did.
Sure did.
I've been doing a little research, and I can see why Savannah sent you.
Why's that?
If I believed in ghosts, I wouldn't come within a few hundred miles of Blackrock Island.
I can definitely see why. Even I have to admit it does have a certain abyss gaze is also into you vibe to it.
Put that on a billboard.
I've got your back. I've been reading up on missing persons cases and hauntings.
Really? Oh, that's great.
I, on the other hand, have been watching videos of otters. So good at stacking things. Additionally, I've kidnapped Ned. I've been so bored since George left, and Ned's a very active listener.
Mm-hmm.
See? And he's also very quick to Stockholm.
Nickerson family trait. We like being liked.
Oh, thanks, you two.
Let's
There's
go here.
something strange about Jessalyn's disappearance.
What's that?
There's no ransom note.
That does complicate things. But I've read that most missing person cases involve the immediate family.
You're right. I guess the best move is to keep the family talking. Maybe they'll let something slip.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're trying to tell you something.
How so?
Remember in Kyoto, you told me that ghosts are what people invent when an injustice can't be fixed?
Sounds me-ish.
If that's the case here, once you figure out what the deal with the ghost is, I bet it'll point right to Jessalyn. And if the ghost is real, then case closed. A ghost did it. If that turns out to be the case, please don't tell me. I like living in a world where ghosts are probably not real. I already have to vault into bed after every scary movie for fear of ankle grabbers.
I met Wade.
I still say giving your child a verb for a name dooms them to a life of hearing mediocre jokes. What's he like?
What's he like?
He's got a bit of a rough edge. He seemed surprised that I came instead of Savannah.
What do you mean?
He wanted Savannah here, specifically.
Why?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
Indeed.
I think I'm supposed to go meet a ghost.
Cool. Do you know what you're gonna wear?
A blindfold?
Makes sense. Now the question is, do you match the blindfold to your skirt or your shoes, or do you go all clashy?
I'm just not sure if I should go through with it. I'm worried it might be a trap.
Hold up, were you being serious? About the ghost? And the blindfold?
Yep.
Yes.
I know you can't see it, but Ned and I are sharing a worried glance.
Nancy?
I know. I'll be careful.
I was just going to say it'd be a very memorable double date.
Aw, Ned. That's very sweet. And strange.
I was aiming for one, but I'll collect the whole set.
Oh, get a crypt, you two.
Okay.
I just saw a ghost.
Boom.
So what are we talking?
Right on ya.
Puppet? Mirror tricks?
No, listen, don't tell anyone else this.
Is this going to be a ghost blind item? A well-known spirit was spotted at a popular haunt canoodling with a certain ghost about town known for his habit of appearing in mirrors.
Can you channel serious Bess for a moment?
Please.
Okay. Homework, my dad talking about taxes, that picture of a puppy who got lost. Old paintings of European royalty. I'm there.
Thanks. Since I've gotten here, things have been getting stranger and stranger. I can't shake this feeling. It's like an odd weight. I'm not saying the ghosts are real here. I'm just saying... I don't know what I'm saying.
What are
That
you
doesn't
saying?
sound like the Nancy I know.
I know. I just need to clear my head. There is always a scientific explanation.
Always.
You gotta tell her to come home.
Still gotta work on that whisper, Bess.
Nancy, you're really scaring me. Come home.
No way.
I will, just as soon as I can.
What else do we want to talk about?
I met Jessalyn's fiancé, Colton.
Where's he fall on the cute to guilty spectrum?
Whoa.
That's not a valid spectrum.
Like fun it isn't. Oh, is this because Ned is on the line?
No.
I'm not calling off the dogs. You're just going to have to find a way to tell me that balances the public's need to know with Ned's presumably fragile ego.
My ego is perfectly fine.
Is that so?
Nickerson men laugh in the face of insecurity.
That's so, Neddard. A test. Nancy, describe Colton's looks using the International Ned Cuteness Unit. We talking half a Ned, 2 Neds?
Wow. I'm gonna say that he's 1/10 of a Ned.
1/10 of a Ned.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you, Nancy, but no need to spare my feelings.
Good, because an underappraisal like that means he's way better looking than you.
Let's refocus.
Right.
Please.
Ticking clock, kidnapping, etc. How guilty does he seem? For consistency, please state your answers in Ned units.
Ned units.
Couldn't tell you yet. He doesn't seem as worried as I'd expect, but maybe he's the type to internalize his feelings.
Huh. So that's a thing you can do?
The boyfriend is statistically favored when it comes to crimes like this. Try to get him talking about the relationship.
Will do.
I studied that in preschool.
Whoa.
I met Jessalyn's mom.
Poor
nice.
her.
Assuming she's innocent, what's your impression?
She's reserved. Can't fault her for that, but it does make her hard to read.
I've never been a mom, but I have owned my fair share of fish. And no way anyone could take care of something and even think of... Nancy, it's too sad. Can't do it.
I owe it to Jessalyn to distrust everyone, even her.
I know. This case is like a big, fat, tall cloud of sadness that's sitting in front of me and using its cell phone when it's not supposed to.
We just got back from a pretty rowdy opening night screening of the Relation Shipwreck. It was really bad.
All I want is to see the screen and to not deal with jerks, to have a movie-style romance, and for no one to get hurt ever. Find her, Nancy.
Okay.
I'll do my best. Promise.
One more to
I
go.
want to catch you up on the case.
Let's
So
go.
it's a missing persons case, right?
Do you think she's actually missing?
I don't know. I've heard of runaway brides, but I don't think that's the case.
If it's a missing persons case, why aren't the police taking care of it?
Well,
Good
they
question.
are, but since she's an adult, there's only so much they can do.
Ned was telling me about the ghosts out there. Do you think maybe they're related?
Actually, I believe in this ghost.
Ned, do I have permission to do a spit take in your living room?
No,
I'm doing it anyway.
What is that?
Say that again.
please don't.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand down, Bess. The Nickersons are a tidy people.
I wasn't really gonna do it, guys. Unless someone made me laugh. And this is that super red soda that's still on the market, even though it's been linked to distractibility in 9 out of 10 Besses. Back to you. Are you finally trading in your Skeptics Club card?
And miss the dinner that probably won't happen this year? No way. People here believe in the ghost. I think if I don't take the ghost story at least a little seriously, I might miss something.
Smart.
Well, I hope so.
All right, well, that's enough of Ned and Bess. They are quite the
See you
dynamic
later.
duo there.
Talk to you later.
Bye. This is where we're going to pause, and we'll see you in the next video.